Hey everybody, it is intuitive energy healer Kathy Weiss. Welcome to this week's episode of Monday Messages and another free live intuitive reading. For those of you who are new to me or just getting to know me, I am an intuitive, which is different than a psychic. So a psychic is going to be someone who's really like future oriented, whereas an intuitive, I am very present moment. And if you've been following along for a while now, you'll know that I'm this really cool combo of like woo woo juju meets real life practical guidance. So, the most interesting, unique thing as an intuitive is that I can feel your energy no matter where you are on the planet. I just tune into your channel and I can feel what's happening for you now. And I know intuitively what next step you need to take to move your soul in the direction that it's calling you. And why this is so valuable is a lot of us get really caught up in future oriented, like how am I going to get from where I am right now to that future desired goal. And we forget that it's a series of action steps. And so, as an intuitive, not only am I feeling your energy, I can receive guidance from source energy, from your spirit guides. Every once in a while, I have what I call a Teresa Caputo moment, and I channel someone you love that has passed over. And all of that comes together to create guidance and action steps that's really practical. It's like what you can do right now, even if it seems unrelated, to move you forward. So it's really cool. And the fact of the matter is, I can't predict the future because you have free will, but I can empower you and help you hear those messages that your soul is calling out to you when, for whatever reason, you're not hearing them or you're hearing them, but you're doubting them. That's where I'm going to come in and help you clarify and get you going in the right direction. So I have a lot of really cool mini readings in my teacup hat for everyone who shouted out to win today's chance for a free reading. And as I kind of scramble up the names and not look, okay, but I'm looking back at you. Give me a second. Know that there is always this sort of universal energy. So even if the name that comes out isn't yours, stick with the video and watch it because there's definitely something that arises that's really beneficial to everyone whose name is in the cup and also to anyone who's watching live or later. And before I forget, because I do like to forget, today's energy is super clear. Look at that, like no color. There's a little bit of cloudiness in this crystal, but where I'm really tuning into is the part of it that's completely clear. So there's a lot of clarity coming down the pipeline for you guys today. Oh gosh, really loud, lots of messages. Hang in there with me. We will get to you. The other thing that I'm hearing is there is a rising sense and discomfort around uncertainty and around the future outcomes that we're trying to manifest being uncertain to the point where it's almost like overwhelming everything else that I want to get into and talk about with you guys. So on Wednesday of this week, which will be August 15th, I will pop back and do a universal card draw around the topic of uncertainty. So same time, 12:30, just so that we kind of keep some consistency. So if you're feeling really uncertain about something, that definitely come back for that. But let's get somebody and all of you a free reading for today. Got my eyes closed. And remember, if you have questions or comments, please stick them down there. And I will address you whether you're watching live or later. And I always set the intention that the right person come out for the right reason. So I'm just kind of feeling in there like where that is today. And it's always kind of like it starts to come down to like 2 or 3. I've got 3 right now. It's not that. Okay, I'm going to peek at both of them and see what's up. Okay. Okay, I got Keri and Lauren, both with your bonus entries. I'm going to pull you both out, Keri and Lauren, and see if there is something that's super connected between you two because I couldn't decide. And Lauren, really interesting that I wrote you in turquoise today. I don't know if you can tell that. And you're the only person I wrote in turquoise today. So you might get really interested in turquoise, like the crystals. Like I wear, different crystals or a stone or a bracelet. Like get really, really, really super, super ridiculously interested in turquoise as jewelry that you can wear. There's a lot of strong energy there. Okay, I'm just taking a peek to see if there's anything that's really like super related between Lauren and Keri. Otherwise, okay, what I'm hearing is it's not in your energy readings, but it is in the card that I'm gonna pull. So I'm gonna be super fast for you two in your energy readings, and know that the card that comes out today is going to have the exact same message for both of you, even though you're coming at it from different places. Okay, so Lauren, I'm hearing the joyful song of an eagle soaring, and it's soaring high in the sky. Like I see this eagle in a beautiful blue sky all by itself, way up high. And your spirit soars as you embrace your calling, even as there is challenge in the human world. So a lot of us think that when we embrace our calling, or the thing that's whispering in our heart to move us forward, we think that that means that the path is going to be smooth, easy, clear, and always like, I always think of like Sister Maria in The Sound of Music, like the hills are alive with the sound of music and life is just gonna always be fabulous. It's not. Sorry, that's not how human life works. So embrace the calling of your heart, even as there is challenge. And okay, this is really huge, Lauren. You must follow your heart's calling to fulfill your life obligation contract. If you don't know what a life obligation contract is, you're going to message me and we're going to have a conversation about it, because this is huge. Huge, huge, huge. Okay. But I'm going to leave you off to the side right now and drop into Keri, and then get you guys your shared card. Okay. So, Keri, I heard the word diamond, and I can kind of see a diamond, and it's multifaceted, right? So a diamond has all of these facets, and that's what makes it shine and sparkle. Like it needs all of those facets to be sparkly and beautiful and shiny. And so what you're being asked to do right now is integrate the separate aspects of yourself. And it's almost like I get this feeling that you have like multiple social media accounts. Like maybe you have like 2 or 3 Instagram accounts and like 1 or 2 Facebook accounts, and you're kind of like showing different people, different aspects of yourself. And what you're being asked to do is create one whole integrated version. Like we're allowed to be whole people that have different interests and different likes, and none of them are good or bad. And sharing all of yourself with people will actually get you more of that feeling of that shining brightness, and to create a whole version of yourself. So let's get this is cards for Lauren and Keri. It's going to be a very strong joined message, exact same guidance message for both of them, and you if you're watching. And the cards have been super jumpy today, you guys. When I was shuffling right now, like cards were like falling out and sticking out. And oh, Keri, hi Keri, I'm glad you're watching live. So much sense. I don't share my passion with one side of my social media. I am super covered in chills that you said that, and what I heard instantly was, why not? Nobody's going to reject you. As a matter of fact, they're only going to love you more and be more fascinated. I told you the cards were jumpy. They're going to be more fascinated, more interest, more drawn to you. And whatever it is that you're pursuing, you will actually have greater success by bringing that all together. So no more multiple accounts on different platforms. So like you can have an Instagram and you can have a Facebook, but not like couple of these. They have, but those people don't need to be in my life. Do you mean like personal versus professional? That is definitely a free will choice, is what I'm hearing. But again, it's like you're being compartmentalized rather than being integrated, and you will feel better if you integrate. If you want to get more specific, let's do private conversation about that. As a matter of fact, I helped someone who had three Instagram accounts for three different aspects of herself combine into one Instagram account, and it was like blam, all of her anxiety was gone, all of her adrenal fatigue was gone. Like, she went back to sleeping all night. It was incredible. So either let's have a conversation privately about that, or just trust that in integrating you will rise. Okay, so y'all got two cards. And the one that is really jumping out at me more, to the point where I'm going to set this one off to the side, is Our Lady of the Ocean of Rebirth. Hi, Sutras. Nice to see you. Our Lady of the Ocean of Rebirth. So, Keri, right there, right away, I feel like a strong sense of affirmation that if you just rebirth yourself into an integrated whole, you will have greater success. It's like almost what I'm hearing is like it is ascertained, it is certain. Okay. And Lauren, as far as you and the ocean of rebirth, there's movement happening, right? And so starting to create a new version of yourself. Both of you are in this time where all of the things, so I kind of like to think of a spiral. Like all of the things that you have been experiencing in life have built you up to this moment. And so there is a brand new you that has never existed before, who is a product of each of those experiences. And this brand new you is moving forward into a new chapter of life. It's like moving or starting a new career or starting school again, but you're starting that as the you who's bringing in all of those other life experiences, so you could not have experienced this rebirth any sooner. So a lot of times what I'm hearing is that a lot of times women especially beat themselves up for not having started something sooner. And the answer to that is you couldn't have, because life was providing you with all of the other material and wisdom that you needed for this next chapter, this next journey, this next thing that is unfolding for you. So let's jump into the guidebook and just follow that up with a little bit of the juice that comes out of this guidebook. This is Mother Mary Oracle. And I like to jump into the guidebook because the messages are very specific to this deck. And what I'm going to do is just my eyes are going to pull that really valuable, necessary piece of information that you need to hear. That especially Keri, what I'm hearing is that this is going to soothe that sort of disquietude that you're feeling about potentially integrating. Okay. So, Our Lady of the Ocean of Rebirth comes at a time when there is karmic heaviness around you. So, karma, you guys, is sort of like, I think of it as a boomerang. So, your actions and your way of being in the world, you like throw that out into the world, and eventually it comes back to you. And so sometimes we're super graceful and we catch that boomerang with ease. And I feel like sometimes it just comes and like smacks us upside the head. And the image that came to me right now for both of you was like that about like 24 boomerangs came back all at the same time, and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I mean, some of them are good or whatever, but it's just heavy, like there's a lot to carry right now. Okay, so this is not bad. I feel like when people hear the word karma, they do think bad or negative. It's totally not. Okay, it's actually a blessing, because it's an opportunity to rediscover and reinvent, and to reemerge into the world as a wiser soul, as a direct result of what the universe has showed you about your actions. Okay. So, the more advanced a soul, the more challenge it is capable of taking on. You are both very advanced souls. capable of the challenge being offered to you. And so it's frustrating though, right? So I know when we bump up against challenge, we're like, ugh, again? For real, universe? Come on. But the big heart struggles, this is really both of you, big, big, big heart struggles that hold a lot of meaning for you are a sign that you're going through spiritual growth. Okay, so if anything for both of you, this rebirth that's happening and this karmic heaviness and the lessons that are pouring into you rapidly right now, look at them as spiritual growth and development. And so if you can continue to walk through the discomfort that these challenges are presenting to you, look at them not in relationship to what the rewards will be in the material physical world, but what the rewards will be in terms of the growth and expansion of your soul. And so if you can detach a little bit from well, what's going to happen if? Am I going to lose my followers? Am I going to lose people that I love? Are things going to fall apart? Rather than looking at it that way, look at it as how much can my soul grow and expand, which is why I came into this body and this life anyway. And I know it's hard to look at real life human physical challenges that way, but what I'm hearing is that if you look at this moment in time as a divine gift and blessing for the growth of your soul, anytime your soul grows, you contribute to the growth and expansion of the universe. So in your unique and blessed way, by moving through these challenges, you benefit all. Holy, fill in the blanks because I didn't do my adult language warning, you guys. Like, what a special message for both of you and for all of us who are watching. And what I'm hearing is that really this message is complete, but that I just want to tie it together with knowing that what's coming up for you right now is truly a gift, and you are a huge soul in order to be able to take it on. And like it was saying in the book, as a matter of fact, I just want to like go back and find that sentence exactly. The more advanced a soul, the more challenge it is capable of taking on. Both of your souls are really, really well developed, and that's why these challenges feel so ginormous for you. So really, like, take this on as an honor and a blessing that not all human beings are afforded to in this go around, and know that like this is a good time. It really is. This is really, really a good time, even as hard as it may appear or feel in the present moment. I'm hearing this message is complete, so I'm going to go ahead and stop, but there's more lining up behind this. So I would encourage both of you to reach out and maybe set up a follow-up session so that we can get the last of that juice to you. And that's it. I'm hearing like, shut it. Sometimes I want to give it all right now, and I know that we can't. So I'm just going to like, I'm going to come back and see you on Wednesday to talk about uncertainty, and then we'll see you next Monday for another episode of Monday Messages. And man, more juice wants to come out, so hit me up for private customized sessions, okay? Have a great rest of your day, whether you're watching this live or later. I love you all so much. Namaste.